Hey everyone, it's Rylan, and today is Saturday, January 9th, 2016, which means that it is my 6 months on testosterone anniversary, which is pretty amazing, I have to say. I've been looking forward to 6 months since the day that I started testosterone because it's such a big milestone. And the fact that I'm actually here is amazing. I couldn't be more excited. So there weren't really a lot of changes for my 5th month on testosterone except for my skin breaking out pretty bad. I just had a lot of acne and my face is it's not scarred, but I have like a lot of dark spots on my face because of the acne that I've had. So that's really frustrating to have acne that doesn't seem to really go away. I don't know, that was kind of the biggest change that I realized this month, and my voice is continuing to get lower. I've noticed that while I'm singing that my range is definitely continuing to change as I've been losing certain notes that I was able to hit even a month ago are slowly disappearing. So that's kind of sad. But basically, I just wanted to go over the changes that I've experienced this far. I'd say one of the biggest changes that consistently has happened over the 6 months has been the state of my skin, the acne and oiliness that I've experienced. The first puberty that I went through, I had really great skin. It was soft, it was clear, I didn't have breakouts, and then literally like the first week that I started T, my face started erupting into acne. And the first month, actually, my skin was extremely oily. Like I could touch my face and I could see the oil and I could feel it. But luckily, that's calmed down. Something else something that hasn't changed really that kind of bothers me that I've mentioned in a lot of videos is the hair growth that I've had. I shaved my legs for the last time in my life when I started T, so 6 months ago, and I really don't have much to show for it. It's kind of, I think, let's see. You can't really see. My knee is kind of hairy, but not really. So that's annoying. That's something I wish would change, but it is what it is, I guess. My voice is starting to change. I'd say it's still rather feminine, but compared to what I sound like before, this is a pretty drastic change, and people have noticed and commented that my voice has changed. Let's see, what else? My appetite has not changed. The first month that I was on T, I noticed that I would get the hunger, which is just like periods of extreme hunger that I would experience where I felt like I wanted to eat everything in sight, and luckily that only happened like maybe 4 times in the whole 6 months I've been on T. Another change, probably the biggest change besides my acne, is the increase in sex drive. That was one of the first changes that I noticed when I started T. So that's happening, but I'm not going to go into the details of that because that's obviously personal. I still wear the same size clothes. I actually think that my waist has changed a little bit because the size pants that I used to wear always were kind of tight around my hips, and I noticed that I can actually pull at them a little bit. So I don't know if that's my fat starting to redistribute or whatever because I weigh the same. I haven't lost any weight. So I don't know what's going on with that. But just these 6 months have been really crazy. It's been an immense time of personal growth for me. A lot of things have happened in the past 6 months that have shaped who I am today. I'm certainly not the little boy that I was when I made my first T update when I was a month on T. So that's a good thing. I moved to New York. I am in school. I'm visiting in Wisconsin right now, so you can see that I'm in the gym. So yeah, things have been happening slowly. Something that, there are a few things that I would have, that I guess I expected to happen by now that haven't necessarily. Like, I thought my voice would be a lot lower. And I also thought my face would change a little more. I did some side-by-side pictures today of a picture that I took pre-T, and then I retook them today in the same pose. And there definitely is a change. But I wish I looked a little more masculine than I do. This was the first month that I got gendered correctly twice. So I got called he and I got called sir. But that's only twice that's ever happened in my life. It's not consistent. So I guess that's one of the things I'm disappointed in, because I always looked at 6 months as kind of like the mecca of your transition. That's from what it seems like to me. Most trans guys seem to be passing more, and they're usually, not having problems getting misgendered. And yet that is something that I still encounter on a daily basis. So that's kind of a disappointment. But there's literally nothing I can do about that. I mean, changes are happening. They're just not happening as fast as I would like them to. And then the other thing is I'm planning on getting a tattoo in the future. I don't know that it's going to happen super soon, just because I'm kind of tight on money. But I'm going to get a tattoo in honor of my T date. So I'm going to get the word authentic written right here along with 7/9/15. And I'm really excited because it's going to be a watercolor tattoo. So what I intend on doing is having it go from pink to blue on one side and then bleed into the rainbow. So I'm really excited about that. I was thinking of maybe waiting until my year on T mark, and then it'll be a really momentous occasion, and it'll be something, that I can look at and remember, like, oh, I got this, around a year on T. But other than that, nothing has really changed. That's just kind of a quick recap of the changes that I've experienced. And I just wanted to take a second and thank everyone that's been watching my videos. It means a lot that people care enough to hear what I have to say and are on this journey with me. Everyone's support means a lot, because, one of the lessons I've learned in not the greatest ways, that not everyone is understanding of transgender people, and a lot of people have prejudice and hatred towards trans people, and I've personally experienced that. So the fact that you're watching my video now is amazing, and thank you so much for following me on this incredible path that I'm taking. So I'm going to continue and make updates every month, just so I can look back and see how far I've come. But other than that, I'm just going to continue with my day, and yeah, we'll have to see what happens in the future. So bye.